In this video, I had a unique situation with an Eddie Bauer edition Ford Expedition. The door and everything that I'm working on is just like an F-150, an F-250, or an E-150, E-250 Ford van. Once you get in there, of course, it had a lot of extra stuff on there for all the Eddie Bauer fancified options. Of course, the biggest thing that I managed to find a way around is the fact that you could not open the door. In my situation, the latch was bad. Your situation, it may be that somebody left the door handle bad long enough for the other door handle to go bad, and now you can't get the door open either. So if you can't get the door open, how are you going to open the door and get the panel off? Well, that's one of the things that I've solved in the video. But I got to warn you before you watch this video, although it's full of valuable information, I made this video a long time ago. I had no idea how to film anything. I got way too close with the camera, and it was too dark, and the sound quality was terrible. But now, thanks to modern technology and some classes in editing and a really good editing software, I was able to fix the sound so you can hear what I'm talking about. And I was able to improve the lighting so you can see all the rods and the wire connectors and stuff that I'm talking about in this video. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix the fact that I had the camera too close and was moving the stuff around a little bit. So if you get motion sickness easily, you may not want to watch this. But if you can put up with the moving around and the too closeness in the video, it could save you several hours of struggling by being able to see how all the little rods go together and the little wire connectors and exactly what tools are needed. The information in this video also is helpful in overcoming a similar situation when somebody has left the door handle broken on the outside or the inside long enough for the other one to go bad, and now you can't get the door open. This fixes the same problem. In my situation, it was the door latch itself that was bad. You could not get to it. Of course, you couldn't open the door to get the panel off, but I got around that, and you'll see in the video.
Here we have Ford Expedition and Dakota assisting. The latch was bad. So bad that the people were climbing over the center console so often they ruined the armrest. It's going to have to be replaced. Climbing into the seat, which you can see I've got out, because that is the first tip I have for you. The first secret to being able to replace these latches. This latch latches to the striker, of course, because you can't open the door when the latch is bad, and you can't get the panel off when the latch is bad. You can't replace the latch because you can't get the panel off, and you can't open the door unless you take the driver's side seat completely out, which has 4 very large T50 or T55, I can't remember which one it was I used. It was a very large Torx bit, and it has a whole bunch of connectors for the bottom of the seat, which if you've got back problems, they're going to be screaming at you while you're holding that seat up, disconnecting all those connectors. And then you got more connectors when you get in the door. Connectors, and one at the bottom you cannot see, but you could see it on this old switch. See the connector is down at the very bottom. You have to feel your way through that. You'll see there is the release is right there. That will help you knowing that the release is pointing towards the bottom. And then you of course have rods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods on the thing. Now this one is going to remain on there. This one you're going to have to push something in there to push those 2 plastic tabs apart very carefully. And luckily around here it's about 100 degrees, so plastic becomes very flexible and it's not a problem. If you're in a cold climate, that's probably just going to break off into pieces and you're probably going to have to replace it. But if press those apart, get that rod out of there. This other rod up here, you leave it connected there, and you come down here, and I'll show you on the old switch. There is this little tab right here that the rod goes into, and you'll have to pull that towards you away, and then the rod comes out easily. But if pulling it towards you doesn't come out easily, that's going to hurt. But, you know, it's not burnt, bruised, or bleeding. You're not doing anything. So, then this track, of course, has to come out of the way as well. And that's the easy part, because you just take this 8mm bolt loose. And then you pull the track up and up and up and over to here, and take, see my little piece of duct tape here, that duct tape, put it around here, duct tape your track up here out of your way. Otherwise it's going to be fighting you constantly all the time. But don't worry, you're going to kick this thing's butt just like I did. Then there's that electrical connector. You can actually see it from here. The one at the bottom I was talking about is right here. Now, of course, you're going to have to put your switches back on for a second. You're going to want to roll your track all the way up if your track is working right, to get your window out of the way, get your arms kind of out of the way. In my case, this track is messed up and I'm going to have to replace it anyway. Other people have videos on that. That's why I didn't include this in this video. What they don't have a video on that latch. And this is the proper way to hold your window up when your regulator is bad. I haven't seen anybody show this on their video of changing window regulators. Doesn't mean that they're not, just means I haven't seen it. And you can see right here where my tape goes over, I always put something to protect the tape. You don't want to be tape pulling on your paint. But you do want tape holding your window up, because these people that rent the console by climbing over it all the time without putting anything on it to protect it. Also, to hold the window up, did another no-no, and that is they were stabbing sticks and stuff down in here to hold the window up instead of using tape. And you can see it's damaged the weather stripping here and here and here and here. So don't do that. Old latch, door was stuck, couldn't get it apart, took the seat out, then took the panel out, because you can get the panel out once the seat's out. It ain't easy, but you can get it out. There's plenty of videos on how to take the panel off. Once you get the big seat out, it's just like the videos on the panels. Then, moment of truth. So this out of the way. We don't crush any wires. Lock, unlock, make sure it's unlocked. All right, it's either brave or stupid. Well, it would be stupid if we didn't test it first with something else. Take screwdriver, put in the latch as if the door were closed. Ooh, did you hear that latch? Moment of truth. Is it going to open? So we're going to push on this towards the car while pulling the handle, and it came right out. Now, so you can see it from this angle. Well, look, we're going to pull the handle, and it came right out. Okay, that means the door should work. Now we got to be brave. And, oh my God, the door may not never open again. Unless I fixed it correctly. And it does. Woo! Ding, ding, ding. We have one. Kicked its butt. Now, you go get a latch. And, oh, one other thing. Besides the track being in the way, this rod right here that connects right here goes down to the electric door latch release. Has a rivet right here. We'll have to drill that rivet out, and you will have to replace it with a sheet metal screw or a screw and a nut. If you don't know that secret, you're going to fight with this forever and never get it out, because all these 5 rods go in 5 different directions. Now, get you a buttload of tools, drill bits, hammer to knock the rivet out, duct tape, and dielectric grease. Don't put any connectors back together without dielectric grease on them. Use some gloves, because there's a lot of sharp edges in there. And you need some 10mm, 8mm, and this Torx bit here for these bolts. And of course the big torque spit for the T50 or 55, something like that, for the seat. And well, I just got the scrub brush and stuff because I had the seat out. Might as well clean the carpet. And a cordless drill. And some pliers. And the Phillips head for putting that little screw in. And that's really about it. You don't need any more than that. So, have fun. Remember, not burnt, bruised, or bleeding. You're not doing anything.
Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Put your questions down below. Until next week, get off the couch, get dirty.